shattering all expectations here.
And please subscribe to my dad and hit the like button.
At the end of the season, there were a lot of DNFs and retired cars simply because we ran out of money and we ran out of parts. So the beginning of the season is going to be very important to us. Their season objective for us is 6th. We ended last year 8th. We were 1 off of our goal. Mid-season, when we were able to run the cars at their peak, we were competing for 13 to 8 in that range. So we were able to score points and things like that. Red Bull is still Verstappen and Lawson. Ferrari is still Leclerc and Hamilton. Piastri and Norris with McLaren. No surprise there. Go to Aston Martin. Sergio Perez is back in Formula One, joining Lance Stroll. And Mercedes is going to stay Russell and Antonelli. RB is going to bring back Valterri, Bottas, and Ricciardo will be RB's drivers. Williams, Albon, and Sainz. JMTv, John Felix, and Prince Adam. Haas, Ocon, and Bearman. Kick, Sauber, Nico, Hulkenberg, and Zhou Guanyu is joining us again. And Alpine will be Gasly and Jack Doohan.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. A short moment of time to themselves to focus on the race ahead.
They've done well to secure a P9 start, and they'll be keen to convert that into some points.
And the time has come. Let's go racing.
The drama.
And this is it. The Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
And there we go, 9 and 13, season 2 underway. Kind of feel like ducking down in the field for a little bit to start this season off. John Felix made it to Q3, starts this race in 9th. Adam's already pushed his way into 12th. John drops off the pace a little bit, but he's right back in there. He's got Perez in front of him. Bottas behind him, so 2 drivers returning to the grid for this season. 1 in front, 1 behind us. That's cool. It's going to take me a while to get used to Bottas in an RB car. I saw that RB car come past us, and I was like, who is that? I thought Bottas was behind us. That's going to take me a minute. All right, so Norris gets past Adam. I would expect Lando will be moving up the field. But we are underway. Season 2. Back out of here for a bit, give you the wider screen shot. Lando coming up behind John Felix, looking to take that 11th position from him. And here's John. Making a move on Antonelli, gets to the inside. Slides back into 10th for the moment. Looks like Kimi's going to hold him off, though.
That's good work.
And while we're looking at that, Adam retakes 13 from Nico.
Good job. Currently, you are 10.
So looking competitive early. Yeah, Bottas running 8th. That's a good point. We should run down the field. Verstappen picking up where he left off last year. He's in front. Lawson was very good last year as well. Leclerc running 3rd. Man, does that sound familiar? But Lance Stroll holding 4th. Lewis Hamilton, that's your top 5. Piastri, Russell 7th. And Bottas running 8th. Norris, Perez. That's your top 10. Looking for some other new faces or folks returning. Zhou running 21 for the Sauber car. Ricciardo in the RB is running 19. All right, well, things have tightened up. So John's now less than a, wow, what point? Well, it was 0.16, is now a half second. But that tightened up really quick. Leclerc now your leader. Lawson, Verstappen, Hamilton. Stroll now dropping to 5th. Looks like he's fallen off the pace a little bit.
You is Perez.
But I do love this view. Piastri in front, Norris behind. Russell a second down the road there. Here we go. Cutting to the inside. Piastri says no.
We can take a look now.
That's what I was
Here
looking
we
at.
are then at the
Drivers
11th
mixed up.
corner. It's certainly inviting.
I was thinking that doesn't look like Kimi's car. What am I
And as a
looking at?
result, 8th place is theirs.
All right, so we got both cars flirting with a top 10 here. Pit crew had a good offseason. We were optimistic. I don't know if we're good enough to compete with top 10 teams yet, because that expected time was only like a 2.7. And we will see.
We are ready.
And there, Perez takes the 8th spot back. All right, so here we go. Adam is in. First test of the team for the second season. Adam's in. Albon, Ricciardo, Ocon, all in right now. 2.8 is okay. Antonelli gets past Adam again. All right, here we go. Huge pit stop. Race 1 of the season. Hugely meaningful pit stop. For a second-year team, this might be, could turn out to be the biggest pit stop of our career. Look at that, 2.717. Got the yellow flag out. Bottas running 5th now. We have to keep an eye on him as he's back in the
Yellow
back
flag.
on the
We've
grid.
got a yellow flag here.
Hulkenberg spins. We'll take a look. Uh-oh, 2 Sauber cars. Oof.
Up there.
Nearly took him out. As he ducks in, so he'll be going to some soft tires. So this is going to get interesting. A lot of these cars are going to be a lot faster than us for these last few laps of this race. Slide up to 7. Piastri now, the 132.1. Fastest lap of the day. Really? I thought there was something faster than that. It's going to be a tough day, though, to hold off Piastri, Stroll, and Bottas. All 3 of them running great times. Perez as well. John now with Lance Stroll right on the
Stroll has DRS.
rear wing, and he's got DRS. There you go, into the corner. Stroll will take it, dropping John to 8th. Held that off for a while, though. That was a nice bit of racing. Made Lance Stroll earn it, and Stroll on the softs, much newer tires. John's lap time actually down a bit from his last few. John ran really strong at the beginning of this race. Had to go to those medium tires, and that's really kind of taken a bit of the momentum. But as he's trying to hold on to a top 10 here, he has got Piastri right on him now. Bottas will be closing in shortly, I would imagine, as their times are. And their fresher tires are pulling them back up into the top 10 here. So John trying to battle for these points. He did the one stop. Doesn't look like that was the best strategy. Piastri tried to take it. Is he going to get it? It's like John holding him off here. Putting up a good fight. We have to watch these tires, though. So Lance Stroll's opened up a wide lead. We're not worried about that. 51 of 57 now. Bottas in that RB car still messes me up. That's going to take me a while to get used to. And there goes Piastri. Drops John to 9th. So now he's going to have to defend Bottas back in the F1 grid after a year away. Well, here's John trying to duck into the inside of Piastri, but can't get that.
Any feedback on these tyres?
See if he can hang with Piastri. Maybe he can get DRS to get back past him. He ducks to the inside. John gets past Piastri and takes 8th back. Got a yellow flag.
Yellow's on track.
52 of 57. We'll see what's happening here. Bearman spins on 14. Fortunately, doesn't take anybody with him. Got enough to finish this race. Looks like Piastri is going to take that position back. Is Bottas going to get there too? Bottas tried to slide in there. John holding him.
There's still opportunities here.
Adam's still sitting 13, not really able to close in on Kimi. Like I said, it looks like that might be where he's destined to finish the day. But I would say good job to him. He ran a good race. We're going to push the tires a little bit more.
Pushing now.
We'll do this early. Well, not early. There's only, 5-6 laps to go. But we'll get a push in now. See what we can do. Maybe we can do something. All right, so John behind Piastri trying to hold off Bottas. Perez right behind him. The heartbreak would be John sliding to 11th. That would be heartbreaking. It would be a good day, but that would be a stake to the heart on week 1 after the way we were running early in this race, that car in particular. Adam didn't gain much ground.
That's 4 laps to go.
We'll let him cool. We'll push it back up to aggressive to finish this thing. There goes John Felix trying to get past Piastri. Battling with him through the turns. Cannot complete the pass. But he is fighting. The overtake failed.
Use overtake.
But it is impressive, to say the least. The way he is fighting this thing till the end. Officially 3 laps to go now. Taking a cut to the inside of this turn, and there he goes. John Felix slides past him for a moment. Piastri off the track almost. Come on, there you go. I was hoping he'd get a little boost out of that. John slides into 7th. We're not even thinking about Lance Stroll anymore. We just want to stay ahead. As many of these cars behind us as we can. Piastri making the push back. And he will retake the position. Now Bottas looking to get by us. Oh, and there it goes.
0.4.
Both cars taking us back, dropping us to 11th. That was the nightmare scenario.
3 laps including this one.
That is robbery. John Felix, it's a crime. Now all of a sudden Kimi Antonelli is just kicking around the neighborhood too. Do this. There's Bottas, there's Piastri. Antonelli right behind us.
All good so far.
We said the crime would be if we dropped to 11. I'm calling it rigged, and there he goes.
Next lap is the last one. Next lap is the last one.
That is crazy. Last lap. I think those lap times are BS.
Plenty to play for.
He had to be running more than a 134. He made up about 5 seconds.
Available.
Well, here we go. Final lap. John drops to 12. Unbelievably. We knew we were going to have trouble with 3 cars. Kimi Antonelli wasn't even in the picture. Well, there's one
Blue flag.
blue flag, so no help there. We got Piastri on our sights. We can take him. Catching Kimi is going to be tough. He has got that magic that these cars get sometimes.
Okay, we don't want to lose too much time.
A little late for that.
And you just look after the fuel.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
Last year's champion takes the checkered flag. Liam Lawson, Red Bull, 1-2. Here comes Leclerc. Hamilton should be 4th. So Red Bull and Ferrari. Looks like the early indication is another battle between those two. George Russell, 5th. Norris, 6th. Stroll, not quite across the line yet. He is there at 7th. Bottas will be next. He'll take 8th. Perez, 9th. Antonelli, 10th. Piastri, 11th. John Felix. Oh, kidding me. Absolutely kidding me.
Checker flag is now.
Unbelievable.
Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
And that's win number 1 of the season, and it's sure to provide them with a real confidence boost.
I knew Stroll was probably going to get us, and I could feel Bottas was going to get us. I thought it was Perez was in there somewhere, but regardless, whatever. We weren't even thinking about Kimi at the end there, but yeah, it is what it is. It is very disappointing to run that well and then end up there. We had a chance to get 2 cars in the points, but it was like once we went to those medium tires, it just wasn't there. Once we pushed at the end, things got a little better. But Verstappen wins. Red Bull makes the statement. Ferrari right there, though, battled them tough today. George Russell, a nice run to 5th. Norris, again, Lance Stroll, Bottas. We knew that Norris was going to be tough, and we were going to have a hard time staying ahead of him. We knew staying ahead of Stroll was going to be really tough. Oh, there is Perez. He did finish 9th. I thought we could stay ahead of him, and just Kimi came out of nowhere. It takes 10th.
Formula One's newest team, shattering all expectations here.
And please subscribe to my dad. And hit the like button.